Thanks so much. I am hanging out with the cowboy comedian himself, making his return to Las Vegas, Chad Prather, now joining us in the studio. Chad, great to have you here. You were just telling me this is your second time performing in Las Vegas, at Treasure Island, I should say. Yeah. That's where the show is tonight. Yeah,
Treasure Island, the Mystere Theater. It's a fantastic room. It's a great place over there. I'm just sitting here. I'm curious as to what type of drugs you got to be on to go out and think, I'm going to put a cowboy hat on a pigeon's head. And like, how are we going to make it stick? Is it a biodegradable glue? Is there Velcro straps?
Listen,
do we staple a few of them on there?
This is the question that has been across the country. People have been wondering about how did whoever did this, get those cowboy hats on those poor pigeons.
I've been in Vegas now for 30 hours. I've been looking everywhere for these pigeons. I want to find some pigeons.
Hopefully they don't have the cowboy hats anymore. Maybe,
I know.
Maybe they got outdone by yours.
Well, what I worry about is not the hats, is when they start wearing the chaps and the spurs. That's when it gets serious out there, right? Like,
that is when it gets serious.
That's a whole Chippendale show I don't want to catch, man.
You really don't want any part of that.
No.
I want to ask you, though, about your, you are the cowboy comedian.
I call them, yeah, we do that. I mean, there's several guys out there that kind of, but you know, we come from a kind of a down-home, folksy, common sense view of life, blue-collar, hard-working folks that pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and I get to make fun of all of them. You know, I came out of the state of Georgia, and I got a cousin that got arrested at a cockfight for selling chicken salad sandwiches without a food permit. So trust me, I understand this culture. And coming out here for NFR is always a blast. It's a lot of fun with this crew. And, you know, there's a lot of things you can choose to do in Vegas, but, you know, it's a unique show. We're here for one night, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and people are really going to have a good time with it.
I want to ask you kind of a bigger picture question, because a lot of comedians have been talking lately about how it is harder than ever, really, to perform for crowds, especially younger crowds. Some of the pushback you get for some of the jokes. Do you push the line at all, or do you kind of tend to stay?
Well, what I try to do, my philosophy is I'm going to show you the line. I'm not going to push you over it, but I'm going to take you far enough where your momentum is probably mentally going to take you over anyway.
Sure.
And I like that, because now you only have yourself to blame. So for me, I embrace the that sense of offendedness, if you will, that idea, because I'm unapologetic. I believe that the best humor in comedy is rooted in truth. And so let's just hold the mirror up and see what we see and magnify it a little bit. And, you know, my humor is self-deprecating. So, so if I'm pointing at myself, I'm going to point at you too. And I'm not going on some big apology tour because I've made fun of something or this or that. And I think that's where we've gotten. One, people are offended. Two, the comedians on the other side are apologizing for what is their job.
Right.
Let's go have fun.
So what do you think the problem is, that we just have we've lost the ability to laugh at ourselves?
Well, I think comedy is the last bastion of true free speech, and it's under attack. But one of the things is, I think we've lived such a privileged and entitled life in America, for instance. We've never had any sense of persecution. So this is our plight, right? The idea that somebody might say something about us or have a laugh, or, you know, we might disagree politically, that's our plight. That's our persecution. And I think a lot of people are identified by their so-called victimhood. And so we got to get past all of that stuff. And I just love just stirring that pot.
I can tell you like to stir that a little. I think we do need to learn to laugh at ourselves a little bit more. That's kind of why you go to a comedy show. Don't worry, I don't think you're going to have to deal with this problem in Las Vegas.
It'll be all right. But you know, laughing at yourself, that's why I have a wife, because she points out every flaw I've got.
I can relate to that. I got a fiance, and I've already...
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay. I just, look, do the wedding chapel. I just came from the wedding chapel over there at the pawn shop. I met Scott over there. He gave me the tour of the pawn shop. $99, dude. $99. Give it a 6-month trial. You'll be you're legal in the eyes of God. And then if you want to throw the big shindig and go all in, look at me, bro. I'm laying down facts with you, man.
Let's hope the fiance's not watching.
I'm trying to save your life in this moment.
Chad Prather, everybody. The cowboy comedian is playing tonight, Treasure Island Theater.
Take my hands, Ross.
Yes,
Ross,
I'm with
take
you.
my hands.
I'm with you.
Look at me.
We can do this.
Look at me. This is a cry for help.
Thanks.
Okay?
Thank you. We got to go to break. We'll be right back.